Alright, so I got the old blow-off valve flange weld all ground off of here. Got my new flange. I had to notch it myself because it came in for like a 2-inch pipe or something, but got it pretty dang good for the die grinder. So now I'm about to run this over to Atlas Steel and have them weld it about right there, and then I'll come in and open that up after they get done welding it. I have to keep it the highest point to this side right here. I can't go any further this way because my coupler comes right here and my clamp sits right here, so it's got to stay here, and then the access of it be down here. So I'm about to run this over there and have them weld that guy up, and then last major thing will be to get this slick inner tube fixed. Just went and picked this guy up. That looks good. Looks real good. Now all I gotta do is go in here and open this up, and she'll be ready to go back on. Once I open that up, I took out my threaded intake air temperature sensor just so it didn't get hot and cause an issue when they're welding it. And then I just got to slap on the blow-off valve, and we'll be back in running fashion. I found this in my toolbox. Nice little carbide hole saw. I'm going to use that to cut it out first, and then I'm going to go in with a carbide bit and clean it out the rest of the way. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. The hole saw did a pretty dang good job. I'm going to clean all these burrs off of here and see if we've got anything hanging out, but I mean, did one heck of a job. The only spot looks like I need to clean up is right over here. So yeah, just a little bit to clean up right there, but that, I mean, that hole saw did a great job. Just this little guy right here. Not the prettiest, but she's in there and cleaned up and no burrs. I'll just have to spray this out, clean all this aluminum out of here, but pipes all put back together. New blow-off valve on, IAT back in there. So now I just got to put it in and clock this guy to where I want it to be pointing, tighten it down, clamp it in, and then the turbo system's all back together. Got the boost pipe back down in there. Blow-off valve is installed. Vacuum line's hooked up to it. Clamps are all good and tight. So that is done. So I found the hole in the tube. Let the water settle here, and you can see the bubbles running up right there. So that is where our hole is. I'm gonna go grab my tire marker and circle that guy, and then we will check this out, guys. We have the luxury of using the race trailer for street car takeover. So about to get the car all strapped in. I tried to use our open car hauler, and I've never loaded this car on it before, and it was just not having it with the ramps. I mean, because my crossover pipe on the exhaust from side to side goes down around underneath the trans. That guy was wanting to catch, and then I would put blocks by the ramps, under the ramps, in front of the ramps, 2 or 3 of them stacked. I mean, I couldn't find a combination that would let this guy get on that black trailer. So Kale said we could borrow this one, which is awesome. This thing is amazing. I love this trailer. It's got all these nice cabinets and everything. It's got lights built into it. It's got the swing open door here so that you don't gotta climb out your window. You actually open this up, and then this little fender right here pulls out, and then that all opens up, and then you can actually put these rods in right here, and then there's one on the outside, and that'll actually hold it open. You can use it as a canopy. Got lights, of course. and cabinets, you know, fire extinguisher. This is for the winch right here that's on my service truck. You can hook it there. And it's got the tailgate ramp with a fold out. Still had to use wood. Still had to use wood on this thing. I mean, that's just ridiculous, this thing. It's probably because I got the front runners on there about 2 inches shorter, I think, than my street wheels. And I was dragging my bottom lip that your air dam for your radiator. Actually tried to drag on this, and as soon as I heard it, I stopped and backed back up and went and had to put this wood down, which is pretty ridiculous. Because I mean, this thing is no angle at all. I mean, that thing is damn near flat. So I'm gonna have to do something with this thing. I'll probably have to later on go to coilovers and lift the front up a little bit while it's on the front runners, because that's just ridiculous. I ought to be able to pull in to that without scraping. I mean, that's just crazy.